Hello and welcome to the Tygron Platform video tutorial about actions. Today we'll be learning about actions and action menus in the editor. And after watching this tutorial, you'll be familiar with what actions are and when they are used. You'll also be familiar with the structure of action menus. You'll be able to create new action menus and add actions to them for your end users to use in sessions. To start, make sure you have your project open in the editor. Take a note of the left-hand panel in the session interface. This is the list of action menus available to your end user. Each of these action menus has a number of actions in them, which the end user will be able to take during a session. An action is essentially an option available to a stakeholder. An end user participating in the role of that stakeholder will have that option available to them to modify the 3D world. They are the means by which a stakeholder can attempt to increase the scores on their indicators and achieve their goals. To start editing the action menus, go to Stakeholders and then Actions. You will see a list of all the action menus which are linked to your current stakeholder. At the bottom of the list, you will have the option to add an additional action menu. Click it and you will see a new icon appear in the session interface and a new entry appear in the action menus list. If you click on the new icon in the action menus list, you will see that this menu is currently empty. It will be our job to fill it with the actions that the stakeholder can take. We will now select the new action menu in the left panel. When you click it, you'll see that in the right panel a number of configuration options appear for the action menu. Also that the action menu that you have selected starts blinking in the session interface to show you that that is the menu you are currently editing. For starters, you can change the name of the menu by changing the name entry on the right side. I'm going to change mine to healthcare because we're going to fill it with a number of healthcare options. You can also change the icon of the action menu by selecting the image. You'll be presented with a list of potential icons to select from. When you've selected the action menu in the editor, a new entry will have appeared below it, assigned actions. When you select this, the menu on the right hand side will change. This will allow you to select the actions which should be part of this action menu. They are categorized into 6 submenus. Functions are all the types of constructions available. Think of constructions like buildings, houses, apartments, office complexes, but also roads, trees and gardens. Special options are all the actions which are special interactions that the user can perform in the Tygron engine. Things like demolishing existing constructions, checking their finances, their message inbox, the land transactions, buying and selling land, changing ownership, and land sculpting, which will turn water into normal land or normal land into water. There are upgrades available. The upgrades are basically actions which turn a building directly into another building without demolishing them in the meantime. For example, you can change roads to roads which have trees around them. You can turn a building with flat roofs into a building with flat roofs with water retention. And you can renovate houses, increasing their value. Measures, dikes and event bundles can also be made available as actions. However, we will not be doing that today. We will be looking at the predefined actions available in your project. Open up the Functions menu. And since we're adding healthcare, let's open the healthcare category to see all the healthcare buildings which are available. I'm going to say we're going to add a clinic and a hospital to this action menu. If we now select in the session interface the action menu again, we will see that these buildings are added as options for the stakeholder to take. The stakeholder will now be able to draw these buildings somewhere in the 3D world so that they can be constructed. Note that trying this in the session interface is alright, but it will start a test run, temporarily pausing your ability to edit the project. If we stop the test run, we can continue our editing work. There are a number of ways that we can further enhance the way that these action menus are presented to the end user. For example, we can change the ordering of the action menu. If we select our new healthcare option, We can choose to move it up the list of action menus available to the stakeholder. We can also move it down again, depending on exactly where we want to have it. You can also have multiple stakeholders share the same action menu. We have an action menu selected in the editor, and on your right you will see a list of the stakeholders which share that action menu. For example, the healthcare option, maybe it's not only available to the municipality, but to a company and to the healthcare stakeholders as well. Lastly, any action menus that are undesirable can be removed. For example, in this case, maybe I don't want my municipal stakeholder to have a nature action menu. I can remove the action menu by selecting the remove option and it will disappear from my list. You have now learned how to create and edit your action menus, determine which options are available to your end users when interacting with your session. If this tutorial has helped you and would like to find out more, be sure to check out some of our other video tutorials on related topics. Thank you for watching this video tutorial on actions.